Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim. Sugandhim means someone who's fragrant, who has good virtues. What is the best virtue to have? To be dharmic. To be dharmic is the best virtue because it encompasses all virtues in one. How do you live a dharmic life? Once there was this man, and he was at home, chilling at home, and all of a sudden, someone knocked on his door. And he opened the door and he saw somebody there, somebody regularly dressed, like in a suit, and it looks very casual. So this man said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Krishna." "Krishna who?" He said, "I'm that Lord Krishna whom you worship every day. I'm Krishna." He said, "What do you mean?" He said, I'm Krishna, I'm here, and I've come to spend some time with you." And so this man was silent, and he said, "Only you will be able to see me, only you will be able to hear me, and nobody else can, but I'm here to spend time with you and see how you're living your life." So he says, "Okay." Lord Krishna says, "Now, let's see what you do. Go to your business and try to do what you always do. Tell some of your customers, I'll give you good price here. I'll cut it down by 20%, 30%, but don't tell anyone else. I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm just doing it for you. Now that I'm right beside you, try and do that." Or if you're about to go home very, very late to your wife or your husband, now I'm beside you, try and make up a story. Let's see, can you do it? Or if you're really, really tired and exhausted and your kid wants to play with you, try and say, "I'm so tired, I don't want to do it." Or if it's Memorial Day weekend and in your New York City and I'm right beside you, try and break social distancing. Break it, try. And what happens is, he can't. He can't, because Krishna is right beside him. He can't. He wants to do something wrong. He wants to break social distancing. He wants to cheat. He wants to lie. He wants to do all kinds of things, but he can't because Krishna is right there. And the problem with us is we keep Krishna or God in a picture. We keep God in a form. And we keep God in our prayer rooms and we lock God up and we say, "I'm going to pray to you for 5 minutes today, and then bye-bye. I'm going to live my own crazy life like I want to live it." But we don't realize Krishna is always with us. Krishna is not just a form. God is not a form. God is within. And when we worship that God within, when we feel like God is always with us, every step of the way, can you and I do anything wrong? Very hard. We are doing things wrong because we don't feel the presence of God within. But if you and I truly felt the presence of God within here and now, very hard to do something wrong. When you and I feel the presence of God within, then and then only can we live a dharmic life. Because we will always know that God's there, God's there, God's there. And that feeling that God's there will keep us on that path of dharma. So much so, we not only feel the presence of God within, but we also feel the presence of God without. So maybe one day we're in the car, and maybe one day we want to go to a temple, and we go to a temple and we worship God. But maybe one day we can't go to a temple, and we're feeling so down that we can't go to a temple and worship God. But when we think about it deeply, we don't feel so bad anymore, because look to the person beside you. Is that not also God? So, when we live a life of dharma, we will be virtuous, fragrant. Wherever there is Krishna, there is dharma. And whenever there is dharma, there is jaya, there's victory. And that will make us peaceful, fragrant, ready, and fearless. So this is a beautiful story. I'm so grateful to all of those who are sending me beautiful stories to share with you. Think about how we can bring that into our lives. So we'll go ahead and chant the mantra. We'll start with 3 Oms. Om. 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 Relax your feet, your ankles. Relax your legs, knees. Relax your thighs, your hips, relax your stomach, chest, and your heart's center. Relax your lower back, upper back, shoulders, arms, hands. Relax your neck, your face, forehead, and the tip of your head. Just relax, relax, relax. Let everything go. Inhale the presence of God and fearlessness. Exhale fear. Inhale dharma. Exhale adharma. Inhale victory and exhale